Case log number 6. Fish out of freshwater. It was the end of the day, a Friday. I was eager to get home, kick my fins up, and watch Keeping Up with the Sharkdashians. This job takes a lot out of you. Sometimes you gotta clear the fishy brain. But before I could lock up, a damselfish came swimming right through my door. You know the type, a real damselfish in distress. I'm not being demeaning, that was his actual species. And he was in distress.
Are you Yellowfin Grouper, PI? I didn't know where else to turn. Oh, I'm in trouble, Yellowfin. In fact, I'm afraid we all might be in trouble.
I guess I should introduce myself. Yeah, that's me, Yellowfin Grouper, PI. Investigator to the starfish, the inside scoop in the deepest trenches. I find clues and solve cases, hook, line, and sinker.
Wow, you're just like they described you. I don't see a lot of groupers. Big, fancy, deep-sea fish don't come by my parts. And those bold yellow
When you're
fins.
a high-profile detective, you get used to flattery. This fish was desperate.
Well, as I'm sure you've noticed, I'm not from around here.
Way out of his depth. Down here, a freshwater species sticks out like a swollen pufferfish.
The closest I would usually get to leaving my river is the occasional visit to Kelp Cove, which is just what I was doing the other night.
Sounds like a calm life. Not the kind I'm used to out in these rough waters.
Kelp Cove has always been a peaceful estuary, a meeting ground where freshwater fish, saltwater fish, all different species could mingle. But lately, word on the stream was to avoid the area.
It was then that I noticed his eyes. He had that look about him, like he'd been caught in a net that's about to reveal a whole unsustainable fishery.
I was doing a little investigating of my own, looking for clues and the like, when I saw this massive, unfamiliar machine. I swam up to get a closer look. This was no submarine. Suddenly, the whole machine lit up and made a grinding metal sound. A door opened and sucked me into a huge current, which spat me 20 miles out to sea.
Okay, you said a few days ago. Where'd you go next?
Right, I got scared and hid in the sand for a few days. But I'm doing something now. This has to be a big evil plot, doesn't it?
Well, that's quite the story. Something I might read about in a message in a bottle. Look, I've seen it before. Small stream fish looking for big sea glory. But it seems a little fishy. No offense. Why should I believe you?
The Damselfish Code.
The Damselfish Code.
What?
1.
Avoid salmon. 2. Don't touch jellyfish.
And 3?
Damselfish Code number 3, the most important.
Always help out your fellow fish. Except salmon, of course. They're the worst. I'm not from these parts. I'm out of my depth. I hear how my story must seem. I know what you think. I'm making it up. Who is this fish who washed out from the stream? But all of my life, since I was an egg, 3 things I've known to be true. Salmon are mean, jellyfish sting, and protecting the world is a thing you must do. I'm a fish out of fresh water, and the water my fin has just found itself in is getting hotter and hotter. Take it from me, right here in your sea, things ain't going the way they oughta. Help this fish, 'cause he's out of fresh water.
Look, if you're right, this could be big news. But it's a long shot. I'm supposed to take a flyer on a damselfish? What's next? A guppy who thinks he found a map to a sunken treasure?
This is more than a hunch. This is coming from my fishy fish gut. Yellowfin Grouper, take it from me. Salmon are cruel, they're as cruel as can be.
Yeah, I caught that.
Yellowfin Grouper, I ascertain. Jellyfish poison will leave you in pain.
Okay, and?
Yellowfin Grouper, you know it's true. This ocean needs saving, this damsel needs you. 'Cause I'm a fish! A fish out of fresh water. But when you team with me, we're the team that can be the team to stop this evil plotter. Let's go! Yes, it's a lot. A big tangled knot. But together we're a knotter. You and this fish.
Damselfish. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Yellowfin.
Yellowfin who?
That's Yellowfin Grouper PI to you, and I'll take the case. You've heard many whispers brought in by a wave of a fish who is smart and stealthy and brave. He keeps his anemones closer than his friends. The PI who sees things through a fisheye lens. You've heard about all he did, but who's that famous Sarah Ned? He's Yellowfin Grouper, not Anderson Cooper, but Yellowfin Grouper. Yellowfin Grouper, super trooper. He's a master sleuth, searching out the truth. They're always in the loop. But what a sneaky scoop! Look out! First things first, we're gonna need my assistant, Jumbo.
Here, boss.
That's your assistant?
That may be a little shrimp, but Jumbo's got a big heart and an even bigger bench press. Now talk me through yesterday again, and don't skip a single skipjack. I heard how he brought down the octopus ring, the fish who conducted the stingray sting. Swims against the current, never takes the bait. His client list is long, so you're gonna have to wait. Hooks never pierce his scales. Look, Yellowfin prevails. Anything else you may have seen to point us in the right direction?
Only that everyone knows everyone in Kelp Cove. Whoever is behind this, they're not from the area.
Well, there are a lot of fish in the sea, but I know where most of them stop to leak their secrets. Jumbo, get my jacket. Never wastes his time. Got no time to waste. Always solves a crime. Yellowfin's on the case. Yellowfin Grouper. He's Yellowfin Grouper. Not Anderson Cooper. The Yellowfin Grouper. Yellowfin Grouper, super trooper. Does the loop-de-looper, licks the ice cream scooper. Not Anderson Cooper, not a party pooper. Eyes will never droop, puts you in a stupor. Always in the looper, what a sneaky scooper. Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! That's Yellowfin Grouper PI to you. Look out!
Next time on Yellowfin Grouper PI, Yellowfin, Damselfish, and Jumbo head to the sandbar in hot pursuit of new clues. Will Yellowfin get to the bottom of a giant evil plot? Will Damselfish get over his fear of jellyfish? Did Jumbo ever find Yellowfin's jacket? All this and more next time on
Yellowfin Grouper.